Looks like we are ready to go. We are starting our countdown and right on into the match. This is going to be game number 4 on Frost. Good luck, have fun. And starting and spawning and beginning and birthing and all the things up in the upper left-hand corner of Frost. It is our player up 3-0. He is Zerg. In the red carapaces, it is Winter.
And this is ace match, so our Terran in the blue trunks has to come back from behind and win 4 in a row if he wants to take this match. It is Triforks.
Seems someone has turned the air conditioning back on.
Oh, goody. It has, I mean, this is a very packed room, and we are kind of in a corner underneath the air conditioning, so there are a lot of bodies here. There's easily, what do you want to say, like 500 people in here probably?
Well, I'd say even more than that. There's a lot of people
There are quite a few people gathered around very different things. You know, you've got arcading from all the way back. You know, we've got 80s games here in the old arcade boxes. We've got consoles. We've got PCs, we've got everything that you can imagine basically, and all these people are having a blast. It's been a lot of fun to be here at the Youmacon anime convention here in the gaming room. We've been here all weekend, and we will be here back tomorrow when we will be casting the finals.
Absolutely. Looks like we're seeing fairly normal things out of our players so far. Winter, with good intuition, has sent his Overlord the correct direction, but just in case has sent his drone to the other side, so he's not going to be able to do his normal early game harassment. The Terran player here will likely get his wall up before the drone can make its way back, so that will be a relief possibly for him. But, you know, as we get going here, also take a second, pull out your phone, go to the website, Twitter, and follow at WingNetSC, Ag Allegation. We are your casters. Let us know what you think of the broadcast tonight. Let us know what you think of Youmacon. Go ahead and tweet them at Youmacon. Let them know that you enjoyed this event, that you'd like to see StarCraft again at Youmacon. This is the first time that StarCraft has been featured at Youmacon with a stage, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and it has a cash prize this time too. I think that they've done
cash prize.
Yeah, they've done casual tournaments before in StarCraft, but this is the first you know, one with an actual substantial prize pool, so that's really cool. Definitely let them know that you've been enjoying the broadcast, let them know that you've enjoyed the games, and hopefully they'll do it again next year.
Absolutely.
So it looks like Winter has an idea. Yeah, he knows where his opponent is, and I don't think that Triforks was able to see that Overlord just yet, so he doesn't quite know.
Yeah, he's redirecting his second Overlord here to head down the map to the location where his opponent is. He looks like he's going to be putting down the command center again, so nothing too out of the ordinary from Triforks here or either player, as Winter has put down an expansion of his own.
That's right, getting that spawning pool behind that, deciding not to go 3-base, and that's probably a smart idea. And Reaper coming out from Triforks once again, so we've seen the same opening from Triforks pretty much every game here, and you know, you got to wonder at what point do you try something a little bit different. You know, if it hasn't been working up until now, what are you going to do differently that's going to make it a little bit more successful? However, there is not a queen out yet, and so this Reaper is able to get a little bit more damage done than he was able to previously. His second Reaper is coming over.
SCV actually helping out a little bit too, getting some pot shots in here and there on these drones. A couple of Zerglings now coming back to try and clean this up. They will get the SCV, but it looks like they don't really care about the SCV.
They're more concerned
to chase down that Reaper.
Yeah, well, that's a bigger win.
Once they get off creep, though, they are not able to chase down the Reapers. Now there's 2 Reapers in here
without speed
with the SCV, and another drone going to fall. Queen's going to be able to get some damage in on here, but not enough to go. He does go down at the edge of the creep.
So that Reaper is going to be forced to move back, and he's going to have to rethink how he wants to try and harass this, but it looks like the Reaper at least is going to keep going back in, try and pull those Zerglings any which way that he can, keep his opponent busy, let him know that he's still around.
Speed going down as well. Winter keeping his economy fairly reasonable at this point. The Reaper's still poking in, but you know, he's not getting a third base. A lot of times that he would be putting down a third base by now at least, if not have it fairly well established. Putting down a creep tumor now instead of injecting his natural expansion once again, but it looks like a second queen is going to be popping and getting that inject off, and a lot of drones coming out.
Yeah, he's got to get that economy going a little bit more than he does. It looks like he's going to want to, it looks like he's getting ready to actually make a decent number of Zerglings, which is why he's not taking that third base.
These Zerglings are going to come in here just before this bunker is finished. They could target down this SCV and stop it from producing, but there are Hellions behind it. But Speed is about to finish, so he could get a few more Zerglings up here and do some damage, but right now he's holding off just single Zergling spotting.
10 Zerglings in production, and it looks like a third command center is being built in the base of Triforks.
And now there are a significant number of Hellions down here, so this is the point where, you know, maybe... okay, now third base going down for Winter, but, you know, where Winter has, you know, made potentially more roaches when he's sensed his player going Hellions, but, you know, a lot of Hellions coming out 3 at a time, Blue Flame even going down, so this is going to be a big Hellion play as Winter's making a lot of Zerglings and a lot of drones. Not even a Roach Warren yet, so...
Well, he's not committed too hard to those Zerglings. There's only 15 on the map, and there's not really any in production, so he hasn't committed too hard to them. If he loses all these Zerglings, it's not going to be the end of the world, but he doesn't really have anything that he can tech into. Oh, getting this
nice
around. And both of those Hellions are going to fall, and suddenly these Lings are in there unabated.
Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of SCVs as the Lings come and surround another Hellion. Another Hellion goes down. He's not able to get this wall closed off. Lings really causing some havoc here. More Hellions come back, and the Lings do decide to run away as they can't take out that many Hellions. But
well, they're going straight for those SCVs, though, and he's got to be careful.
Yeah. So Triforks was able to deflect that, but he did take quite a lot of losses. Looking at workers count, he did lose 8, but yeah, so that's not insignificant, but drops a few mules here. But Winter's going to be, looks like he's getting his carapace upgrade as third base is finishing, as well as the extractors now, so he's going to be moving into a little bit more of the gas play. He's already got the drones ready to mine the gas. Zergling's just kind of hanging out, healing themselves up here.
Yeah, and he's Winter's not really doing a whole lot in terms of army behind this. He did just now put down a Roach Warren. He's putting down a Spine Crawler as well, getting ready to deal with these Hellions that are coming across the map.
I mean, Gallegation, this is a ton of Blue Flame Hellions.
Oh, yeah.
He's just putting down the Roach Warren.
Yeah, that's...
Winter could be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, and here come the Hellions. They are going to try and clean up some of this creep. A Queen does come forward to try and plug this hole that is made with the Evolution Chamber and the Roach Warren.
Triforks has got to get in there right away and get this done. I mean, he's trying to wall us off.
Oh, no! Oh, he does get the wall off, it looks like.
No, there is a hole there.
There is a hole, and that's got to hurt. So suddenly now these Hellions are going in. They're doing huge drone damage. More are coming in, and it looks... The Roach Warren does pop now, so he needs to start producing it some, but he doesn't have any production, just more Lings in production.
These Hellions are in such good position here. They're nice climbed off here so that nothing can surround them, but there's not much to surround them as everything has been roasted. So many Zerglings are going to come out right on top of these Hellions.
And there's the GG.
So Triforks able to take a game off a Winter. So you know this is a big deal. I mean this is the first map that Winter has dropped.
Absolutely.
And
now
he said he was going to be sad if he dropped one. So I mean now you have to factor that Winter is sad.
He is sad.
So
is that going to impact his playing ability? That's the question.
I mean, we've talked to him before, and, you know, this has been one of those situations where he says, you know, I sensed the Terran was making a lot of Hellions. I figured that he was making Blue Flame. He didn't get a lot of scouting off that game. It's like, so I went Roaches. You know, and this time we saw him really kind of committing to the Zerglings as he got speed really quick. He got a lot of Zerglings, you know, got good pressure, but, I mean, he didn't really hinder Triforks that much. And you know, Triforks did lose a couple of Hellions, but, I mean, he came in there with like 10 to 12 Hellions. That's a lot.
It really is, you know, and there wasn't really a whole lot in terms of army going on back at the main base of Winter, and in the party chat, Triforks did admit that is one of his only sneaky strat, is what he said, and so he was able to take a game off. He feels good about that, and it's just a wonder. You got to wonder if that's enough of a confidence booster to see him through the next 3 games that he has to win in a row in order to be the victor in this match.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, stranger things have happened.